Hey everybody, Greek Geek here. Happy New Year. First video of 2025. Today we're going to talk about the DC finest, The Flash, the Human Thunderbolt recent release. Before we go any further, if you wouldn't mind clicking that like button, subscribe as well as I try to push towards 200. So yeah, if you were with me on a recent video, I talked about the Batman Year 1 and Year 2 from the DC finest line, and today I'm going to talk about the Flash book that I got. So this covers Showcase 4, 8, 13 through 14, and Flash 105 through 123. And you've got some classic Hall of Fame writers and artists in here: Joe Kubert, Gardner Fox, Carmine Infantino, and we get a ton of first appearances here. I had never read much Flash as a kid. Flash died in Crisis on Infinite Earths when I was 7 or 8 years old, and Barry Allen went away until Final Crisis by Grant Morrison, and then Jeff Johns' Flash Rebirth. But was always curious after watching the Flash TV show on the CW with Grant Gustin. Loved that show, at least the first 3 or 4 seasons, and then it just kind of went off the rails. But was curious to learn the origin of the Flash and the great rogues gallery of villains that he has. So we've got that here, 600 plus pages of this. We get the origin and first appearance of Barry Allen, of course. First Captain Cold, first Mirror Master, first Grodd, first Pied Piper, first Kid Flash, first Captain Boomerang, and classic story where we start to learn about the multiverse. The first mention of Earth 2, the first appearance in the Silver Age of the Golden Age Flash, Jay Garrick. So yeah, as I mentioned in that Batman review, this DC Finest line, these are $30, $39.99 is the cover price. You get them for $30. As always with my videos, check the referral link to Amazon, and I'll put a referral link for Organic Price Books, which is a retailer that I use. If you use my referral code, you will get a discount. And yeah, just classic artwork on these. That's always funny, the fat blob Flash there. Very corny though with some of this Silver Age stuff. So this is not meant to be binge read like the current stuff. I would read, 1 or 2 issues of these a night and not go crazy. They kind of get a little bit boring. But for this price, you can't beat it. If you're like me and you like to have the history of the characters for $30, how can you beat it? Instead of picking up an omnibus for $100 or $125, you can get the history of the character. Even if you're a little bit bored by some of the stories, so what? It's cheap enough that you can pick it up. So yeah, and just so I can show you with the Batman and the Flash here, since we have 2 physically together, I showed pictures on the Batman video. You can see how nice these are going to look on your shelf. They're going to line up. They have the same spine, the year on there with the DC logo. So yeah, if you love the Flash, if you like the Flash TV show, if you're curious to learn about the history of the character, grab this. It's a no-brainer. And just based on a little bit of the boring and wordy Silver Age stories on my Geektastic Greek Geek Euro scale, gyros for the non-Greeks, I give this a solid 4.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Out of 5 gyros. So there you have it. Let me know in the comments. You got any resolutions for 2025? Read some more comics, buy some more toys. I know I'm definitely going to read some more comics. That's on my list. So appreciate you watching as always, and I will see you next time.